All right, so we're gonna lay down on our backs with our knees pulled into our chest. Let's start with a little circle to the right, and then a little circle to the left. And as you do this, you can keep alternating. Little circle to the right, little circle to the left, either a few times in one direction or once, counterclockwise, clockwise. I want you to think about using your arms more than your legs. So that my arms are really pulling my legs to me, and then they're releasing my legs away as I roll through the different parts of my pelvis. And then go the other way if you haven't already done that, and really pull the knee in to your chest, roll the knees across and to the other side. I'm really going in slow motion here because I really want to feel all the parts of my back of my pelvis sort of being massaged into the floor. Yeah. Then I'm just going to go forward and back with my knees. And as I do that, I'm allowing my hips to kind of pop up off the floor just a little, right? So I'm getting a little momentum here, a little lift. And take another deep breath here if you've realized that you've stopped breathing. Keep breathing. And then release. All right, so let's take the feet to tabletop. So if I had a mirror, I would really see well if I was in a 90-degree angle at my knee and a 90-degree angle at my hip. I'm going for it. I'm using my mental GPS and my mental mapping system to figure out what that feels like for me today. So I'm going to take my hands a little wider than my mat surface, solely so that I can feel my shoulders broadening without popping my chest up towards the ceiling. So keeping this 90-degree angle at my knee, I'm going to shift my knees over to the right, just a little, right? So I'm at a maybe 45-degree angle, and I pause here. Draw abdominal wall down, and then return to center. Let's do the other side. So I take my knees over, I hold, I draw my abdominal wall down, deep, 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 and then I return. So here's a little check that we're gonna do. As you go over to that 45-degree angle, make sure your palms are pushing into the ground. Make sure your whole arm is active into the ground. Now, check your knees. Make sure that this leg is lined up with your other leg, which might mean that you have to pick that hip up just a little bit so that your knees are stacked, and then return to center. Here your knees should be stacked, and then you're going to go over to the other side and make sure that this top knee lifts so that it's lined up, and then return to center. Let's do that again. Inhale, and then exhale. You should start feeling your oblique muscles, your side abdominals starting to really activate. One more time. Over, inhale, and then exhale. Let's do this one more time. Over, and then return. Now, squeezing your legs together. Like, really, squeeze your legs together. Don't let them come apart. You're going to take your feet down towards the floor. Maybe you don't touch. Oh, I got the sofa. So I'm going to bring my feet down just a little bit, and I'm going to try to tap my toes to the floor and then back up again. However, my red flag is if my back starts to lift off the ground. I know that I've taken my feet too low. So stabilize through your abdominals. Hold that as still as possible as you take your legs down and then come back up again. Yeah, so here we are, squeezing our legs like crazy. You're stabilizing your trunk like crazy. And you're just moving the legs in the sockets, in the joint of your hip. One more time, go down. And then come back up again. Grab your knees, give a little tug. Now. All right, so now we're gonna try the hundreds. And the hundreds we're gonna do today with our legs up like this. So we're back in that 90-degree angle. Can you make sure that your pubic bone and your hip bones are very level and flat like a football field? Now reach those arms long, curl forward, have a look at your pelvis. Make sure that your pelvis is flat and not tucked up and under, but anchored down. Let's start to pump. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I'm gonna try to keep my knees at that 90-degree angle. Boy, they want to start going up. You can take them up if you want. You can take your legs all the way up to here. That's not a bad thing, right? So here you are, or you could stay like this. Take a deep breath. It's not called the hundreds for nothing, right? So we have to pump our arms 100 times. That's 10 deep breaths. That's inhaling for 5 pumps and exhaling for 5 pumps. In, out, in, out. Now keep curling forward. Come on up, come on up. Don't start laying back. I know that head is heavy. And rest. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little moment here. Look to the right, look to the left. Yeah? Look to the right, look to the left. All right, we're going to take our legs down. And we're going to slide out. I need to move back a little bit. I don't have enough space. So we're going to take our legs straight out. We're going to place our hands on the top of our thighs. And we're going to start to inch the fingers forward. We're going to pick our heads up and keep inching the fingers forward. And you're going to walk your hands all the way towards your feet. And then walk down. Actually, you could just slide your hands down. Yeah? All right, so if you got stuck halfway, roll up to that spot. If it's right here, roll up and take a deep breath here and then walk back down again. If you could manage to get yourself all the way up in a smooth curl roll, that's the idea. And then slide down. I don't want you coming up in too big chunks, right? So if you get stuck, I'd rather you just stay there. Focus, curl, and then roll back down again. And then again, curl forward. Now flex your feet, squeeze your legs together. And if you got it, keep curling forward. This takes a lot of practice. And then go down, sliding. And it also really depends on a lot of factors about our pelvis, how our pelvis moves, how our spine is flexible. Pull your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a little tug. Okay, now we're going to pick the other leg up and we'll take it straight up to the ceiling, like this, right? So I'm holding one knee into my chest by holding my 2 hands on my knee. My other leg is stretching straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to take the leg down and I'm going to take the leg up. As I do this, I'm doing my best to stabilize my trunk. I'm trying not to let any of this move. Inhale, exhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. I'm also gently pushing my knee upwards into my hands and my hands down into my knees, just a little bit, right? So that I can figure out how to draw my belly in a little bit more. Now hold that leg up there. We're going to take a little circle here and up, a little circle. Try not to throw your pelvis off center here. Try to stabilize. Now go the other way, little circle and center, little circle. One more time, little circle. And then we switch legs. So grab the top of the knee, extend the opposite leg out, we take it down, and we take it up. Abdominal wall is drawing down as my leg reaches out. So I have energy going that way, abdominal wall drawing up. I have leg pushing into hands pulling down gently. Right, so there's a lot going on here. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do that one more time. Take that leg all the way to the ceiling and then we'll do a little circle. And we'll do that 3 times. Keep reaching that leg up to the ceiling. Reverse your circle. Try to stabilize your pelvis as much as possible. And then we pull that knee in. All right. So now we're going to try for single leg stretch. I'm going to take my left leg down on the floor, extend my right leg up to the ceiling. I'm going to reach it out and maybe slightly away from me. I'm going to draw my abdominal wall in and press my arms down. Turn the heel out just a little bit. Cross the heel towards me and then circle it down around and come up. As you do this, I want you to really focus on the inner thigh of your working leg. Inhale, exhale, full breath, full circle, synchronizing the breath with the leg movement. We're going to reverse it. Go down, around, and up. You can take your leg slightly out, like to the width of your shoulder, but I really want you to focus on the crossing of the leg over the body. That's where you're going to find the inner thigh working the hardest. And then just bend that knee in, give yourself a little tug. Let's switch legs. Extend that leg back up to the ceiling, the other one. Slightly reach it out away from you so that you can feel your abdominal wall and your trunk anchor into the ground. Push your hands down. Really push your hands down. Cross that leg over the body. Inhale, exhale, bring it around. So I'm making like this circle on the ceiling with my toes. And I gotta really cross my circle over my body so that I work my inner thigh. And back to the center. Now we reverse it. It's like you're erasing the circles that you just made on the ceiling. Anchor that standing leg. Draw the abdominal wall down. Reach the leg in opposition to your abdominal wall drawing down. That's going to help stabilize your trunk. That must be 5. And then pull your knee into your chest. Hold it tight. Come on up for rolling like a ball. In rolling like a ball, you can hold underneath your knees. Let's do 3 like this. Curling your pelvis up and then come forward. So you want the initiation to happen from the pelvis. And you want to roll just to your shoulder blades. Don't roll onto your head, right? So just shoulder blades and then up. My head barely touches. Actually, it doesn't touch at all. It's my hair that's touching the floor. And then grab onto your shins. Pull yourself tight. And try a few here. Start by tipping the pelvis. And try to roll through your spine. Try not to skip any of your vertebra, which means that you have to curl your pelvis the whole time. The hard part is to not pop up into a flat back for a balance. You have to stay precariously balanced on your pelvis, right? Like you want to just be able to hold and hover there for a minute and then come back. Good. Let's roll down onto our backs for a single leg stretch. So we're going to start by curling our heads forward. Slide your hands down. Get your heads as high up towards your knees as you can. Pull your knees into your chest. Pull, 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 pull. Get as tiny, tiny, tiny as you can. And then I want you to release that. Put your head down. We're going to come up with our upper body in a similar way. This time though, we're going to take our left hand to our left ankle, our right hand to our right knee, shoot the right leg out, curl, forward, pause. Push the legs gently up, but then also pull down with the arms at the same time. Right, so I'm creating like this sense of tone and lock through my legs and my arms. My long leg is reaching. I'm working here. And then switch legs. Take a pause here. Hold. Wait for me. Take that leg, reach it up. Pull that knee towards you just a little bit. Bring yourself higher and then switch. Curl, bring yourself higher and then switch. So I'm always taking my outside arm to my ankle. My right hand to my right ankle. My left hand to my left ankle. It's like really good for your brain. You're using your right and left hemisphere. And switch. Take a deep breath. Make sure you're breathing. I don't want you holding your breath during this exercise. You gotta inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now hug both knees in. Put your head down. You can look to the right and you can look to the left. Now we're gonna do double leg stretch. So hold a little lower. Curl both of your heads up. That didn't come out quite right.
Curl your head up to both of your knees. Now, we're gonna shoot your arms and legs straight up to the ceiling like a dead bug. And now circle the arms around and then hug the knees in. All right? Arms and legs go straight up, dead bug. Curl up, reach the arms around, curl, 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 and then come in. Arms and legs go up. Circle the arms around, curl into it, and then come in. Inhale, arms and legs up. Circle the arms around, don't take your head back. Curl up, curl up, curl up, and then you get to rest your head back. Look to the right, look to the left. All right, we're gonna do scissors. So both legs go up to the ceiling. You're gonna walk your hands up towards your ankle. If you're holding behind your knee, that's perfectly all right. When you lift your head, you might realize, oh, I can reach up a little bit higher. So go ahead, do that. Drop your opposite leg down towards the floor. Maybe 6 inches off the floor is a good place to be. So my leg looks really parallel to the floor. Walk your hands up a little higher on your leg. You might be surprised. Now you're gonna pull that leg towards you with a little pulse. Pull, pull, switch, kick the legs. Hold it, stay here. Reach that arm, both arms up as high as you can. Pull, pull, switch, kick. Pull, pull, switch, kick. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Breathe. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, push all that air out. And then both legs go up. Bring your head down. All right, so we're gonna just bring our hands down at our sides here for a moment. And you're gonna squeeze your legs together. They could be slightly bent. Straight also. We're just gonna take our feet towards the top of our head and then back. So I'm just letting my tailbone lift up a little and then take my legs back. Keep rolling those shoulders backwards. So you gotta spiral the shoulders and the shoulder sockets and lift the hips. Take it down. Inhale, lift, take it down. One more time. Lift, take it down. Pull the knees in. Come on up to a sitting position for spine stretch. Forward. Take the arms out in front, flex your feet. Drop your head down. Take a deep breath here. Reach forward. Then you're gonna roll up, stack the vertebrae like building blocks, one on top of the other. We're gonna do this 4 more times. Drop your head down. Belly button pulls back, arms reach forward. Hug the shoulders into the sockets. Drop your head down towards the floor as much as you can. Roll up. Again, inhale. Exhale, reach. Keep pulling your bellies back so that it's really about bellies pulling back this way as the arms reach this way. Flex those feet also, that helps. And then roll up to make this a full bodied exercise. One more time. Drop over. Actually, 2 more times. Reach. Roll up. And then again. Reach. Pull the waistline back. Reach the arms forward. And then stack your vertebrae like building blocks, one on top of the other. And then let's take the arms open for the saw. Twist. Back arm's going to swing down and up, and the front arm goes forward. Stay here for a minute. Make sure you're not holding onto your foot, but reaching past your foot. Take the back arm lifted higher, rotate more, anchor and square your hips. Come up. Inhale, exhale, twist, go forward. Reach forward more, take the back arm lifted up, anchor. Anchor this side, anchor the opposite side, and then come up. Full deep breath. Fill those lungs. Inhale, now exhale. Wring it out like a wash rag. Take the back arm up, 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 up. Inhale. And then exhale, wring it out. Take that back arm up, 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 up. Take the front arm forward, beyond the foot. And then down.